How long can you hold your breath underwater? No. Someone did it for too long, I'm telling you. Hey everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new video. Yep, I've just come out of the cinema. I'm watching the new film with Woody Harrelson, Last Breath. Yeah, which is based on, I think it's either a 2018 or a 2019 documentary. Basically, the story is about these three guys that go down to 1,000 feet below the ocean surface. So there's a bit of text we get on the screen at the beginning which tells you about what the story is about, and I had no idea that there's actually 20,000 miles of pipeline under the ocean floor. Yeah, and there's groups of people that go down that have to fix all the bits, you know, corrosion, or replace parts and mend parts, and these divers go down to like 1,000 foot. Well, this story is about three of them. Yeah, Woody Harrelson is one of them, and there's two others as well, and they go out off the coast of Scotland in this massive big dredger type of ship with a, you know, a helicopter pad on it as well. And then when they were ready to go down, they drop this kind of like anchor thing that they have to stay in, you know, for decompression and stuff like that. And then the divers go down and fix whatever. Well, this film, they had a bit of a mishap because there was a storm going on up top, a bit like in the abyss, and it ended up like dragging the divers, and one of the divers got trapped, and his cables, his connecting cables snapped, and he ended up basically on his own on the ocean floor, 1,000 feet down in pitch black, with nothing, and because everything got cut off, all the cables, so did his oxygen as well. He only had 10 minutes oxygen left. And the film is about the crew aboard the ship up the top, frantically trying to fight against the weather to get the ship to return to its location, and also Woody Harrelson and the other diver trying to save this diver that's on the ocean floor. Now, I've never heard of this story before. It is a true story, it says at the front, and like I say, it is based on the documentary, which I'm definitely going to watch now. But what is really remarkable in this story is the fact that this diver was out of oxygen for 30 minutes. Basically, he ran out of oxygen for 30 minutes and he survived without any problems. No problems whatsoever. No mental problems, no health problems. 30 minutes without oxygen. Scientists even don't understand now how it happened. But they have an idea that it might have been something to do with the temperature of the water and the depth and stuff like that. But they still really don't know what happened. The film was really good. It was an hour and a half. There was a lot of good tension in it, a lot of nail biting stuff, as the crews up the top were fighting against these waves and trying to get the ship. You know, they had to like disconnect all the power cables, and they had to kind of like restart it to take over on manual and that kind of thing. And yeah, I thought it was a really good film. I did shed a tear or two at the end because it did get a little bit emotional, especially for the last 15 to 20 minutes. So it's a 90-minute film about survival and fighting the elements, and it's done very well. There's not a slow moment in the film. The editing was good. The music was really good. Very emotional, sweeping music at times. A nice song at the end as well. And one of the really good things is that at the end they actually showed footage of the actual real people that were involved, and also, you know, the kind of thing that they have to go up against. So I was really impressed, really impressed. I thought it was just going to be a run-of-the-mill film. You know, I did enjoy the trailer when it came out, and I thought, yeah, it's going to be a, you know, a one-time watch, but no, definitely not. I'm definitely going to be picking this one up on physical media, because characters were good, they were likable, the situation was believable, and it's just man against nature, and shows you, you know, what can happen. So yeah, that is Last Breath. I'm going to give this one 7.5 out of 10. I've got to get my breath now. 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, I thought that was really good film. There was only a few of us in the cinema. It was really weird because two things. First of all, it was absolutely freezing cold in that cinema. And even when I walked out afterwards, it was like walking from the Antarctic into Florida. That's the difference between inside the cinema, you know, the auditorium, and then on the hallway outside. It was colder out. It was colder on the corridor, colder in the cinema than it was in the corridor, and it's even warmer out here in the sun. Yeah, and that was one weird thing. The other weird thing is, like, a couple came in and sat in the back row like an hour into the film. Why do people do that? What's the point? You've lost the story. You don't know what it's about. Weird. And then they went up when the film was finished. Anyway, that's just a few funny little niggles anyway. So there we go. So that is The Last Breath. Definitely 2 thumbs up from me. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. I'll see you on the next video very soon. Bye bye.